Welcome to Stock Symbol Selects, where we decode market moves, one symbol at a time. Today we're going to look at 10x Genomics, symbol TXG, a life science technology company which engages in building products to interrogate, understand, and master biology. Okay, now let's have a look at TXG, 10x Genomics. The weekly chart is where we start. And we need to have a general look of what phase the stock is in right now. It seems to be in a consolidation stage. So we'll call this stage 1, which will soon become stage 2, I figure. Now we're looking at volume. We need to understand that the volume here is above halfway when we look at the history. So that's also encouraging. We're going to look at the indicators. We have the ADX and DI, and it's also in a consolidating stage. When the green DI is trending upwards, this is a positive sign, a bullish sign. And contrary, when it's trending downwards, it's a negative sign. Right now you can see that it's going to cross over and more than likely trend up. Next we'll look at the MACD as a confirmation indicator. The MACD, it's a popular momentum indicator in technical analysis, and it can indicate potential trends, reversals. Here this is the trend currently, and it seems to be beginning to trend up again. You can see these two histograms here. Next we'll look at the RSI, which is the relative strength indicator. And this is a popular oscillator used in technical analysis to assess the speed and change of price movements in the financial market. It will indicate an overbought or an oversold situation. And the trend for this, as you can see, is trending upwards. So this is a good indication. Also, we want to take a look at the direction of the exponential moving average. In this case, it's the 30-day, the yellow line. Now, when it begins to trend upwards in this consolidation stage, after it's gone through some ups and downs, this is very encouraging. So as soon as it becomes positive, and we can see, look at the number on the EMA there, the yellow number here. You can see that it's beginning to trend upwards as I move from week to the previous week. It's beginning to trend upwards, so this is a good early warning. And also, the trend of the RSI is trending upwards. These two things are crucial when analyzing the weekly. So first we look at the weekly, then we'll look at the daily for 10x Genomics, symbol TXG. And we can see that it too is trending upwards in the EMA. Can you see that trend there? Trending up. And also the RSI is obviously trending up as well. The MACD looks favorable. And the ADX, the DI, is becoming positive and trending up. There's a closer look at the MACD. It's trending up. Okay, looking at the chart pattern for this TXG that's forming. Let's have a closer look. This is the daily chart. And we'll zoom in on this here. So now we can establish some trend lines that are appearing. We need at least 1 month to establish a trend lines, and it has to touch 3 points within that month at least. So there's clearly a trend line. This would represent the support line. It should bounce up from that line. Now looking at the top, we can also see that there's a trend line. If we draw it touching the top there and touching these 2 points, this is what we call an asymmetric pattern. And it's neither pointing up or down in its slope. It's actually in the middle. So it could go up or it could go down. Now if this is the resistance line at the top, if it pierces through the resistance line, it will continue on an upward movement. Now, if it continues downwards, it might bounce off of this support line. And then back, and you can see that it starts to narrow, the gap becomes narrow and narrow. So it's becoming to the point that it's either going to go up or down. Now, because of the previous indicators that we talked about, the confirmation indicators, the MACD and the RSI, and also the ADX with the DI, it's going to be trending upwards. And if we draw a horizontal line to where its next resistance points will be, let's see here, horizontal line. It's probably, here's your peak here, so it will probably have a little bit of hesitation at this line here. Now if it breaks through, continues to break through that line, that's a very bullish sign. So we have at least till this line here, with the prices at about 57.5, 57.61. And then the next horizontal line or price that it could have some resistance at would be 63, around 63. So again, if it pierces through that resistant line, it should have nowhere to go but up. As we zoom out, you'll see there's nothing really in its way until the low 80s. So I'm expecting good things from this particular stock. Of course, you should be doing your own due diligence, though, and your own research before you make any decisions on pursuing any of these stocks. But this is what I'm looking at for TXG in the near term. All right. See you in the next one. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more of this content. Take care.